Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to use this colour today. It's called Milky Way by Madam Glam. And I've got these stars from Glitter Planet, Teal Hollow Multi-Stars. Can you see how they just sort of have lots of different colours running through them? When you're down here you don't see it, but up here under the lights you do. So when you would be wearing these out and about, you would definitely see those. So I'm just going to paint, I think it will probably be, with it being paler, it might be 2 coats, but you never know. Madam Glam, you know, you can get away with 1. Just not sure with it. Oh yeah, I think you will. Yeah, so 1 coat I'll do on each nail. I want to put one of these stars on, but I need to just bend it a little because they're a bit stiff and they're not easy to get stuck down. So I'm just giving it a little bend. Don't know if this will work. And then pop it on. Right, it has bent a little bit, but it has got a line, but hopefully when I put the top coat on you won't see that. So I'll just give it a teensy little bend like that. And then I will find my base coat, rubber base coat. Here we are. This is Born Pretty's rubber base coat. It's very good. Now always remember, when you're using a thicker product like a rubber base coat, when you're finishing off, just go slowly, take your time, otherwise you could skip and you'll miss little bits. So nice and slowly pulling that down, and try and get it in the light so you can see that you've got every last bit like that. Then get my little star that I've bent, which way around? That way. Try and drop it down. Try and stick that in like so. Might have worked actually. Yeah, just that bit there. Have I got a smaller? Yeah, this is a smaller end, so I'll just press that down, and then before it changes its mind I'll pop that in the lamp and flash cure for 10 seconds. Then grabbing the next size down, I'm just going to place that there like that, and hopefully it's still sticky enough to grab that, pop that in. This one, you see, because it's smaller, I haven't got that worry of it bending the same. And then there's another one inside which I'll just have to find. Let me just tip some more, whoops, tip some more out to get one. There we go. Is that smaller? Yeah, that one's smaller. And grab that and pop that there like that. And then put it in for the full 60 seconds. Now I'm going over with the Madam Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat. That'll smooth everything out, because I don't like lumpy bumpy nails. I like everything at the end to be tactile, you know, tactile as in smooth, not tactile as in playing with things that are on your nails. I know what I mean. So just going over it like that, popping that in for 60 seconds. So I've got some green magnetic gel on my palette. It's from You Are Sugar. You can get that on Amazon. So I'm just painting my brush. I've found my palette. Makes so much easier when you've got a palette. And I'm just going to start sort of underneath where I want to end up, if you know what I mean. Just so I can get an idea of a line. Yeah, so I want that higher. I'm not too worried about the actual line because I will be lining it anyway. But I'm just trying to see, I still want to go higher. Just want to see how far it goes. But do you see how I start underneath where I want to be? That's because it's just easier to work up than to try and remove what I've done. Getting there, a little bit higher. And just colour that in. This is just the first coat. I will be putting 2 coats of this, maybe even 3, as I haven't got a black base. Because when you've got your magnetics, it's always best to do it over a black base, but I didn't want to. Yeah, maybe just a tad. Can you see how I'm trying to get that to go up in line there? But I'm just thinking I'm going to be doing a line on top of that. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just add a little bit more. Like that. Because I don't usually like to do polishes thick, but I do when it's magnetic because you get more bits and you get a better look. Just tip that a little bit just to make sure that edge is straight. Okay. And then get my magnet. Just bring that side in like that. So it's got, can you see how it's flashing that line there? Perfect. So now I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. There you go. So that's the first coat, and I thought this would look nice because it's a similar colour to the stars, that flashy part. So I'm going to do a second coat and do that again. Now I've switched to a shorter brush because I'm going to go over these stars with the shiny top coat from Madam Glam, the no white top coat, and that will highlight these stars because I want that matte background to sort of show against it. So I'm just very carefully taking my time because it's holographic, remember, as well, so it'll look really pretty. So I'm just going down into the arms of the star like that, just bringing it down. I've put the main part in the middle and then I'm just sort of pulling it down like that. So I'll do that on all 3. I'm going to do a line now going down, so I'm going to use this gold from Madam Glam. I should have used a longer brush actually. This is more of a detailed one, but it's quite forgiving, is this gold, because it's not a smooth line. There's like little bits, so you can get away with a shorter brush. You know, like if you were doing this line with chrome, you would have to be so careful because chrome shows every problem. Do you see what I mean? So I'm just popping this, using my little finger to steady, and then just doing that. See how that just finishes that off? And then I'll put that in for 60 seconds, and it doesn't need a top coat. I've just been trying out different shapes, and I think that this stone for the second nail looks really pretty. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to have a shiny background, whereas that, to show up the stars, I did a matte background, but this is a shiny background. So I'm going to grab my glue. There it is. And pop a nice big blob. Highly recommend this glue. It's from Wow Bao, B-A-O. Just get my gemstone. More fingers and thumbs. Come on. And then squish it down, and when I squish it down, it sort of seals it in a little bit. Try and get that nice and even. And then pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Right, for the middle nail, I'm going to go down the middle with the stars, starting with the biggest at the top. So again, I'm going to do the matte top coat. So just a nice simple design for the middle nail, just those stars going down on top of the matte. And now I'm going over again with the matte just to seal them in for a little bit more security. The problem with stars like this and shapes that are quite big is they do stick out a bit, so I'm just making sure they're completely covered. So I'll put that in for 60 seconds. So I've gone over that with matte top coat, and now just like before, I'm just going over with my shiny No Wipe from Madam Glam. So I just put some in the middle like that, and then I'm just bringing it down to the spikes. So I'll do that on all of them. So I've popped that under the lamp for 60 seconds, and as you can see now, you can see the holographic coming through lovely. So I'm just going to go up the sides because this is the middle nail, so I want it to look nice and straight. So again, I'm just getting that You Are Sugar one. And I'm just going to go up here, starting quite close to the edge, and then just working upwards until I'm happy with where I want it. Again, I haven't got to worry about the line being perfectly straight because I am going to go over it with gold again. But you see, I'm just sort of pushing it up to see where I want to go. Like that. So I can go a bit further up now because it is a magnetic gel. So I want a little bit more than I would normally go up because I want to show off that colour. So you have to have more space, if you know what I mean, so it shows. So going up like that. And then the same on the other side, and I'll just play around until it's right. So I've done both sides nice and even, and now I'm just going to go up with the magnetic and bring that like that. And again, this side, can you see? That one didn't do it as much, hold on. Okay, and then pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So I've done 2 coats there, and you can see it's got a little bit of that look. Not too much because they're only very thin stripes. So now I'm going to go back over with the gold. So grabbing my gold. and then just going along, and it just sort of highlights everything. Like that, and then down the other side. And this doesn't need a top coat, but I will need to put a top coat on these sides anyway, just so that nothing like dog fur, or if you've got a cat fur, sticks to it. It just makes everything nice and shiny, and you can touch it nice and easily. So I'll just paint that like that. So I'll pop that in for 60 seconds and then top coat the sides. Right, and now I'm doing the little nail, so I'm going to get this again, but I'm going to do more of it, so I can use the main brush just to get it on, because I'm going to do a thicker amount on there, like that. Just dabbing that on. And then I'm just manoeuvring it around. See how thick that is? That would be too thick to cure properly. So now I'm just spreading it down and bringing it across. So I'm sort of filling up my brush and then going along. And now I want to start bringing it out. Like that. It's quite a lot at the top there, so I'm just bringing that up. And then have a look, see how straight that is. That's not too bad. Can you see that? So now I'm just sort of, the bit that I've got on the brush, I'm just filling that in and spreading it along. And then it's about ready for the magnet. So grab my magnet. I just want to bring it in like that. There we go. So I'll do that one coat and then I'll do another coat. Pop it in the lamp for 60 seconds in between. So as you can see, I've done 2 coats and then used the magnet. So now again, I'm going in with my gold. The gold and the green look really nice together. Very nice match of colours. There we go, just bringing that down. I'll put a tiny bit more just at the bottom, like that. And then I will pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So here's the reveal. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thank you to everyone that subscribed last year to me. If you're on the fence, do go ahead and subscribe, it all helps, and welcome to any new subscribers this week. Bye for now.